And welcome, convenient aficionados. Aficionados, not fascists. Convenient fascists. No, aficionados. What's happening here? I looked at the orange Dual Baby already. We're looking at the Game Baby, and we're going to look at the Tour Baby as well. On the Dual Baby, I had to point out that it's not really a clean thing, because it's really two drives that you can set up differently with a slightly different flavor. And it really was more on the brittle and thin side for the clean. It's not meant to be clean. That's one of the big differences between the Dual Baby and the Game Baby. Difference between the Game Baby and the Tour Baby, we're going to find out. I don't know yet. I recorded tracks with them, but really didn't have them side by side. Now, these amps, I think, are based on the idea of the Pedal Baby, which is now clocking at $999, which is really just a power amp to power your modeler or your pedals, and not with a Class D power amp, as most companies do, but with a Class AB, which is more livey, or whatever you want to call it. Now, here we have added a 2-channel preamp to the whole idea for about $150 street price more than the Pedal Baby. So it's really worth it to just buy this, have an actual amp, and you can still use it into the return of the effects loop as a power amp. That's pretty nifty. So I really recommend get this, and then if your modeler goes up in smoke, you can still play the gig by just plugging it into the front and just rocking out. Yes, it is transistor, but 8 Amsley from, am I saying this? 8 Amsley. 8 Amsley. 8. The 8 man. He's a crazy Brit. I love the guy. We see each other at NAMM for like 3 minutes, but those are always fun 3 minutes. He's so freaking passionate about it. He's rock and roll to the bone, and that's why these things rock and roll to the bone. He knows what he's doing, and it sounds nothing like a transistor amp as we know, which is the scratchy thing, or the Dimebag Darrell thing, or whatever. No, I don't miss tube in any way. But before we can not miss tubes in any way, we got to take it out of the box.
A spirit, no latch, orange baby amps, small but fierce. They like to hold your roar, pierce through years. Affordable dreams light up my stage. Class AB power break, golden cage.
Let's get some sounds, right? While you look at some product shots and can already explore the product a little bit closer. Here we go. Honestly, wow. I'm massively impressed, because if I was gonna go to a gig and I needed convenience and small ability, I mean, look, it comes in these bags. Take that, plug into a cab that's already on stage, hopefully, and wow. Yeah, nowadays you can't really necessarily have amps on stage, but you could run this without a cab into an IR loader, because it has in the back an XLR out, which is what I used. The cable in front of it. I used the XLR out into the IR loader of the XFX 3, ran it into the XFX 3, and run a Citrus cab. Citrus, we know what that is. And I produced the following track with that.
The game
Not too shabby. Let's look at it. In the front, we've got the clean channel, and it's actually called clean. On the Dual Baby was 1 and 2. That tells us that it wasn't meant to be clean. This clearly says clean right there. And what I love is it's got a built-in compressor, so you can get those smacky sounds, absolutely perfect, bass and treble, and volume, not gain, meaning it's clean. Then dirty, with a tight switch, which is nice. You can get it tighter, which probably, just like on the Dual Baby, adds a little bit of high mids and gets the lows a bit reduced. Gain volume, foot switch volume. So there is a second volume for like a lead, whatever. I don't have a foot switch connected, but you could, of course, either remote control that with a looper switcher, or of course just have a foot switch on it, which you would have to order separately. Presence, really, really effective, and 3-band EQ, also very effective if it does the same that it did on the Dual Baby. And then a channel switch. In the back, IC in, 2 speaker outs, run it on 110 or 240 to whatever, the different, thingies there. Ground lift, XLR out, absolutely professional. The 2 foot switch inputs for channel switching or the extra volume, and then an effects loop. In the effects loop, I've got the decimator too, because it can get a bit noisy when we add the gain, of course, so we got a gate, and then my trusty 2290p from TC Electronic, which I use for all my amp videos. Sounds like I'm reading this and I have it rehearsed, but I've done this so many times. I know what I'm doing. On the floor, got some pedals, really just a tuner, 2 drives, delay, reverb, and a ditto to get levels in the room here, so nothing that should concern you. It's just there. It's my little board. And off we go. Clean channel. It's actually a rather nice clean channel. Single chord sound from this Sully Conspiracy series. That's considerably cleaner and nicer and more 3-dimensional than the Dual Baby. So if you want clean, look at this. Yeah, I learned another jazz song. I now know 3. Now, usually I do that, or... So, that's all I know when it comes to jazz. We're gonna kick up a tube screamer here. But it's playing it with delay, we can't do it. Oh god, I know. Comments, friggin' comments. Is it pedal friendly? Hell yeah! So here, the compressor. I love this. So all the way off. Now I can play subtly, not subtly, whatever I want to do. It just brings out the notes. That is Spankatunia! that is fun. I know. Yes! Now, this is already loud enough for me. This can get a lot louder if you so choose. Here we are now on channel 2. Let's see where that kind of starts gain-wise. Nice if you want to punk it up. I like it. Just a bit, but not too much. My watch is saying, it's too loud. What we learned on the Dual Baby is the tight switch isn't that audible with all the gain. It's such a good sound, folks. It thins out the low end a little bit, but it definitely adds a bit of bite. It says gain baby, but how much gain can the gain baby gain? Should we do what one does with a tube screamer? Get the gain down, get the level up, and boost it? I don't think we should, but we're trying anyway. And we're gonna get tied off because that's the function of the tube screamer. Let's see. I like it a lot. Wow. Can it do leads? Oh, no. Can this guitar do leads? Can this be turned on? Getting the thing in, and there's the gain, and here we go. Orange Game Baby, I just love everything about it. Amazing cleans, the compressor is amazing, the price point, the weight, the size, the bag. I don't miss tubes with this. And I don't lightly say this, Orange nailed it. In that price range, that's what you're getting. I'll put links below. Please use them. That really supports the channel. If you haven't subscribed, why in the world haven't you subscribed? And if you like animals, they are at the end.